Beautiful. Just like that. The camera loves you. I love the job.
Yes. Honey, I have to take this, so I'll have to talk to you later, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Love you, Dad.
On to you, sweetie. Good luck with your shoot.
Thank you.
Go.
I'm out of film, so take a break.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Vicky. No, I'm happy you called, but I can't talk now. I'm working on a Susan King shoot. When it rains, it pours.
Just wanted to come visit the set of my good old pal, Bobby Moore.
You had your chance and you blew it.
No, I think I'm gonna stick around here for a little bit. Get a little comfortable with the models, right?
Come on.
Hey, get your hands off me. You mess with the wrong guy, Bobby.
All right. Back to work. Happy New Year, Dallas. Happy New Year to you, too. Hey, there's a party at the J tonight. I can squeeze you in.
I don't think so.
Hey, come on, let's pick up where we left off.
Wrong. I just left. Besides, aren't you spoken for?
I'm a free agent. Speaking of agents, plenty will be there.
That's okay. You scared the pants off me.
Well, that's one way to do it.
That's the only way to do it. Good night.
Happy New Year. What are you doing here?
It was a hot night, but I had a cold shiver running down my spine. Charles Gunn, private detective. I shine the light on the part of life that the sun doesn't.
Are you talking to yourself?
What? No.
You're that private investigator.
Only when the Reds do.
Hey, asshole.
You looked.
You're the PI that took the pics of me with my guy friend.
Well, from the pics, he's more than a friend.
My fiance saw them.
I know. I gave them to him.
You got a smart mouth on you, don't you?
It's the only part of me that is.
You should really just have minded your own business.
Taking pictures of cheaters is my business.
He broke off the wedding and he took back my ring.
Sorry.
You should write a book on how to make friends.
It comes with the territory.
Looks like you need someone to watch your back.
Who?
Me.
You watch too much TV.
You need someone like me. I kick butt and I love a good mystery.
Oh no, I work alone.
I am a pretty girl. We are what makes the world go round.
Thanks, but I'm good.
I think someone's watching us.
That pig. Thanks, God.
Is your lover cheating on you? Call me, and I'll keep an eye on them.
Get back here!
Call 555-GUN. Kids, you don't even need your parents' permission. That number again is 555-GUN. Or stop by my office at the corner of Wilshire and Graham. I guess this asshole wasn't bluffing about the rent.
Are you Charles Gunn? The private detective?
Yes, miss.
Veronica Rain.
What can you do me for? I mean, how can I do you?
My boyfriend's dead.
Did he have any enemies?
He was a bold person. I'm sure there were plenty of people that wanted him dead.
You got any names?
Describe the phone book.
Was he intimate with anybody besides you?
No.
Do you really want to find out who killed your boyfriend?
I'm sorry, I thought you provided a service.
If I find out who did it, I mean, it's not going to bring him back.
That pink slip in your pocket says you're going to stop asking me questions, put down that glass, and find me some answers, or you'll be working the freeway exits.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. What's his name?
Bobby Dallas. He was a photographer.
You ruined my life! Let me guess. You cheated on your girl. You had no right to take those photos. I was on the sidewalk. So yeah, I did.
Great strategy. What do you do? Just wait for them to punch themselves out?
It usually works. I'm working a case that involves photography and beautiful women. You might come in handy. Still want to tag along?
I'm not sure anymore.
What?
I'm weighing my options.
Options?
Yeah, if I team up with you, I'm looking at sore knuckles on a daily basis. That means, like, arthritis by the time I'm your age.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks anyway, but...
Bobby Dallas, dead photographer. I eavesdropped. As if you've never done that. So, how much does this pay?
Nothing. This is a trial basis. I need to see results.
So you're telling me I would get into fights, solve crimes, and talk to shady people for nothing? Okay. Dead bodies, hot girls. What more could you ask for? I'm in.
Thanks for the tip.
Still using a phone from the 80s, I see.
If it ain't broke.
Come on, you gotta upgrade. It's like I'm from the future. Transport me, Robbie.
That's not even the phrase.
It's close enough.
That was a buddy at the police station. The gun used is one commonly sold in the black market.
That's exciting, our first clue. Let's pull the trigger on this case. Pew, 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 pew.
There's a guy in there named Felix. Get you any kind of gun, no waiting period, if you know what I mean. Since you're in training, I want you to just hold back and watch.
I was thinking maybe good cop, bad cop. I'll be the bad cop.
No. I'm the bad cop.
You? No. You're a softie. You're like a doormat in a sports coat.
Hey, I've been doing this for 35 years. I've got seniority.
I'll rock, paper, scissors you for it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ah, looks like I'm bad cop.
I'm regretting this already.
Oh, if it ain't Magnum PU.
PU is right. Crack a window next time, sport.
Mind tossing me one?
A man was murdered, professionally. Black market gun.
Man, I ain't no snitch.
If you don't start talking, you're gonna be penguin walking across the street.
I've been straight for 5 years now. Man, you better put a leash on that bitch.
Listen, asshole, if you don't want this bitch to make you my bitch, you better start talking.
Okay. You mind if I clean up first?
You don't tell us what we want to know, you're getting a swirly.
Oh, shit. So this guy.
Does this guy have a name?
You know my rep. No names, no questions. All I know is this guy came to me a few weeks ago.
And you hooked him up?
I tell him no way. I went straight.
But you told him where to go.
You did, didn't you?
I may have pointed in a direction, but this guy.
Guy! Again, you sure that's not his name?
This guy is a crazy looking dude.
Crazy how?
Glazed eyes and he's shifty.
I've had enough of your shit.
No. Wait. I can give you a face. Do you have a mugshot book?
Name's Jimmy Chill. Did 5.5 for A&R.
So either he's our shooter or in league with him. So, what'd you think?
About what?
Our performance. Pretty awesome, right?
It was certainly bad cop.
Yeah, you want to get results.
You got results, but next time try to be a bit more tactful.
Where do we find this Jimmy Till?
He's got a kid with Tanya Peters. She works the pyramid.
The Gentleman's Club? Great.
Would you mind giving me a push?
So much for women's lib.
Never done to a girl before.
Yeah, well, I don't really play by the rules. Kind of go with the flow. You ever do any modeling?
Sometimes. If it pays well.
I have a friend, Bobby Dallas. I should hook you up with him.
I know Bobby.
Yeah, I know. You were there the night he was murdered.
Who's that?
Yeah. Someone shot him with a gun off the black market. Tanya, I'm looking for Jimmy.
Join the club.
Well, how long has it been since you've seen him?
Couple weeks.
Is he still dealing guns?
I used to be in that circle. I have a kid now. Jimmy tried. He tried to go straight, but everywhere he went, his past would come back and haunt him. He's not a fan of my line of work. I tried to get a real job, but stripper on a resume doesn't give you a lot of job interviews. If I knew anything, I would tell you.
Hey, Gun.
Shh. I'm on a case.
Like undercover stuff?
Yeah, now go away.
Who are you looking for? Do I know him? Do you want to put me for some information?
If I tell you, will you stop bothering me?
That and $20.
Jimmy Till.
Oh, wait, I know Jimmy. Let me see. I see him at the service entrance.
Hey, Jimmy, I want to talk to you.
Where's my 20?
You alright?
I spotted Jimmy. I just have to catch my wind.
Yeah, that looks like the only thing you're gonna catch.
Hey, I almost had him.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from Tanya?
Nada.
Maybe I should go ask her.
What do you do when a case hits a dead end?
Hey, the murder wasn't random.
Could it be another model?
Or someone that hangs around models.
I guess it's time I updated my portfolio.
Okay, ciao. Hi, I'm looking for Vicky McCall.
I found her.
You Alex?
Yeah.
You might have it. We'll have you test with Dino.
Somebody say my name?
Dino, darling.
Is this my next victim?
I was just about to send her to makeup.
Why must I always work with scrap iron?
Because you're an artist, darling.
Did I do something wrong?
No, that's just Dino. He's a real bear to work with, but what an eye.
So, when do I get paid?
No, not in money. When you see the prints, the magic that Dino captured, the jobs will just start to roll in.
Uh-oh.
What is it? You can tell me. We're like family around here.
Well, I got kicked out of my apartment, and I only have enough to cover the motel for the rest of the week. After that,
You have a fantastic look. But even if the shoot brings you attention, it's gonna be a while before the money starts rolling in.
so what do I do?
Do you need some fast cash?
Yeah.
How do you feel about nudity? Do you know what a group shoot is?
A group shoot is when a bunch of guys get together and take pictures of naked girls.
Ooh, jackpot.
Well, I'm gonna need to shower for like a week.
Is this an elbow?
If you don't know by now, I'm not gonna be able to help you. Hang on, so I just bared myself in front of dirty old men for information, and you're taking pictures of big-breasted women? So Vicky also runs an escort service.
You said yes, right?
No.
It's a lead. You gotta follow it.
No, I did not sign up for that.
It's all part of the job.
It's all part of the job. I'm gonna remember that. The things a girl's gotta do to solve a murder.
So glad you could make it, Alex. Our guests will be arriving soon. Have yourself a drink over there with Sandy.
Good evening. I couldn't cover rent, so here I am. We just have to provide company, right?
Yeah, company.
Have you ever shot with Bobby Dallas?
Yeah. He turned me on to this.
Does he suggest other girls too?
Some. Vicky's working with someone else now, though.
Why aren't they working together anymore?
Bobby got a new girlfriend. Some socialite.
Ooh. Dallas dumped Vicky for some rich chick.
Got a name?
No. What do we do now?
Well, we can't just walk out of here. Gotta make it look like we were, you know.
Don't get any fancy ideas, pal.
Everything okay in here?
Just the person we wanted to see.
What is this? A bust?
Is that a trick question?
Mind telling us about your relationship with Bobby Dallas?
What are you? PIs? You must have some talking money on you.
I got 2 5s.
Okay. He was supplying girls for a commission, but then he got that job with Susan King. Things changed. He thought he hit the big time and dropped me.
So you blew him away?
I work with Dino now. The girls aren't as classy, but they get the job done.
Looks like you could use a little touch of class yourself.
Everybody freeze! This is a raid!
Cops.
It's just for shakedown money. They'll let us walk. We'll just arrest the Johns.
Looks like only the women are getting out of here tonight.
What are you looking at me like that for?
If they bust you, you're spending a night in county. If you have bail, which you don't, so you're looking at 3 days.
Well, I can use the rest.
You got any spare dresses?
I think I have something in his size.
It's all part of the job, remember? Time to embrace your feminine side.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes?
Aren't you a little old to be doing this?
I'm young at heart. You need a spanky.
Only if you cuff me.
Don't push it. She's taken.
You don't seem too broken up over the death of your boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Bobby and I were just having fun, that's all.
Did you have anything to do with the murder?
Kind of blunt, aren't you? I like that in a man. Knows what he wants and gets right to it.
You didn't answer the question.
No, I didn't.
Is that an answer to my question or a response to her?
Were you and Dallas together at the time of the death?
Relationships rarely last in the modeling world. We were just having a good time.
Good time. Sounds like he broke up with you.
Bobby was a charmer, but he could also rub people the wrong way.
But not you.
People who met him either loved him or hated him. Or both.
Any names you care to share?
Not particularly.
I get the feeling you're hiding something.
Well, that was revealing.
Hello? No wonder you can't pay your rent.
What about any jealous boyfriends?
The models' boyfriends I know love having them around. Parading around town and stuff. They'd put up with any indiscretion. You know what? He did have someone jealous of him.
What about that last account he took from you?
Stole, you mean? The King account?
Susan King?
Yeah, she had some fashion line coming out. I was the head photographer. Then Bobby meets her at some party. They hit it off, become an item. The next thing you know, I'm out. I'm not gonna shed a tear over that guy, but that doesn't mean I killed him.
That guy was right. Nobody's upset that he's dead. What do we do now?
Well, you just keep chipping away. I was gonna hit him.
I beat you to the punch.
Beat me to the punch?
Yeah, when you hit someone, you get to say a one-liner. Why are you following us?
I should be asking that question.
Name Bobby Dallas sound familiar?
No.
Should. He was killed with a gun that only someone like you could get.
Man, I didn't kill nobody. I'm trying to get out of this racket, but sometimes I can't make the rent.
I'm sure Tanya and your baby would be real proud to hear that.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just leave my wife and baby out of this.
Give us a name.
I never dealt in names.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
All I had to do was get the gun. That's all I did.
What kind of gun was it?
I don't remember.
Quit the shit!
There's a lone tree at the Sedaris Memorial Park. That's where I left it. I never met the person. After I left, I heard gunshots. The shooter must have tested it out. The casing should be there.
There's bullet holes in this tree.
Well, let's look around. Maybe we can find a shell casing to go with it.
Got one. Maybe the killer loaded the gun and their fingerprints are on this.
I know exactly who to take that to.
Came up a little short last night.
Sorry, Daddy.
Am I a nice guy?
Yes, Daddy.
Do I look like a doormat?
No.
Then why are you treating me like one?
Sorry, Daddy. It was cold last night.
Well, if it ain't my main man gun. You was one fine sister.
Your front teeth just got a ticket to 3 blocks from here.
Reginald, drop the act. She's my partner.
You're looking good, my fine man.
Alex, meet Reginald Williams III.
At your service, my lady.
What is this?
Theater, my dear. This act is to keep the good people away and the seedy ones coming. Then, my ladies gets them to volunteer information.
Volunteer, you mean blackmail.
No. You see, they find themselves in a bad situation, and one of my lady friends offers to help them out of it.
And then you sell it.
I share it to my friends.
Me and Reginald.
Reginald and I.
Reginald and I are the best of buds.
So what brings you here today?
Is that really what the latex gloves are for?
It's possibly got a fingerprint on it, and we need to know who it belongs to.
You came to the right place, my dear friend.
Jane Simmons?
Yes?
I'm Alex. This is Chuck.
Charles.
We have a couple questions for you about Bobby Dallas.
Well, I got a class coming up in a few minutes I gotta get warmed up for.
By all means, don't let us get in the way.
You want answers? You gotta keep up. What'd you guys want to know?
Why'd you stop working with Dallas?
The guy was professional on set, but once the client left, total creep.
Well, how so?
I was trying to get me to kiss the models. I mean, you know, just because I pose nude sometimes doesn't mean I'm into that.
You pose nude?
Yeah, if the money's right. And it's artistic.
What happens after his shoots?
I've only heard rumors.
Like what?
Just don't leave the studio with him.
What happened?
Shh, I'm about to meet my high score. Yes! You passed out after aerobics. Guess it was a little too intense for you. Jane had to carry you out. One-armed, by the way. You should really take better care of yourself.
I'll get right on that.
While you were napping, I got Dallas's address.
Cops would have been through that like a fine-tooth comb.
His mother's address. You ask the questions, I will do the snooping. By the way, Dallas isn't his real last name.
What is it? Mrs. McGuffin.
Well, hello.
I'm Charles Gunn, private detective.
A private dick. Please come in.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I'll fix you a drink. Let me ask you a question. Do you find me attractive?
Where's your husband?
Out.
Out?
Out. For a very long time. Is that a roll of quarters in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
They're quarters. It's a roll of quarters.
Mr. E, I've got to see what's in this.
How about that drink?
Have mine.
You know, I just had a workout, and I'm kind of sweaty.
I love the smell of a man.
And I can't remember the last time I brushed my teeth.
This'll fix that.
Mrs. McGuffin, I think you're trying to seduce me.
I don't try anything. I just do it. Said the spider to the fly, etc., 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 etc.
I think I hear the mailman.
There's only one package I want delivered. My phone number's on the back of my license plate.
That looked like one of those when animals attack videos.
I hope you found something worth me getting mauled over.
I sure did.
What's in it?
Videotapes. Let's get some popcorn and start the show. I
guess that's why they call it the boob tube.
Oh, this is mine. Sorry. I like boobs. Sue me.
Yeah, I can tell. Seems our photographer was also a videographer. These don't have names on them, just dates.
Guess in case anybody found them?
There's a month missing.
Which month?
December.
Is that Stacy?
What? That perv. Can I get the tape back?
Sorry, it's evidence.
Sure.
How many of those tapes have you made?
What my partner means is, how long have you been seeing Dallas?
It was a one-time deal. He brought another guy in and I bolted.
Another guy?
I don't know who he was. He wore a mask.
A mystery man. Looks like someone brought a knife to a gunfight. Your last name is Gunn. Come on, keep up with me.
Give me your money.
Who are you, my ex-wife?
I gotta warn ya, I went to Catholic school. And this is the part where you fall down. The still undefeated reigning world champion, Alex Bishop!
Are you done?
Not yet. Thank you, thank you.
I didn't know this is what you meant by taking me to lunch.
Charlie's Chili Dogs. They're the best around.
I went through all the call sheets, and Tommy Doyle always worked with Dallas.
Okay, well, let's see what he has to say after lunch.
You don't really want me to eat this, do you?
Yep. Your landlady's worried about you.
You got any friends? I did. Somebody took them away.
Any idea who?
It's no secret who did it. It was that bitch, Susan King. That woman has to have everything on her terms.
Any reason why?
Veronica Rain.
Well, why should she care?
They were sleeping together. Veronica, Bobby, and Susan.
You didn't tell us that you were seeing Susan King as well.
That ended a while ago. It was fun at first, but eventually Susan wanted Dallas all to herself. He didn't want anything serious.
But was he serious with you?
What are you getting at?
Just playing devil's advocate.
I came to you, remember?
I asked the question, not him.
Am I a suspect now?
Sorry, kitty.
What's with that chick? Am I a suspect or something? It's like I'm in a bad soap opera.
Yo, Gunn, I got a name to go with that fingerprint.
Thanks. There was a print on the shell casing. It belonged to Artie Rollins.
Sounds like you know him.
He used to be my partner. Anybody home?
Nobody home? Then we might as well make ourselves at home. What shit security? So what happened?
He got in with some dirty cops. Helped put confiscated drugs back on the street. The cops got busted, but they couldn't pin anything on Artie. He's slick.
One of his clients is Harold King.
Owner of the King Retail Empire.
And father of Susan King.
Man, oh man, this looks like a B&E to me.
Still dealing, Artie.
Is that any way to treat an old friend? That's just a rumor. That whole police force was in on it, French Connection style. All it needed was a Lee Harvey Oswald. So, this is my replacement, huh? Definite upgrade, aesthetically, that is.
We found your fingerprints on a bullet casing at Sedaris Park.
You found my prints on a bullet casing.
Mind telling us how your prints ended up on that shell casing?
I got a lot of guns. I go down there to blow off steam.
Name Jimmy Till ring any bells?
I get info from him sometimes.
Seen any movies lately?
Starring Bobby Dallas?
Yeah, he used to like to videotape his liaisons. Never did get any talent releases, if you know what I mean.
I bet that didn't sit well with her father.
Well, he wasn't too happy about it. He sent me to get the tape. I got the tape. But murder? That's a whole other thing. This Dallas, he was a scumbag. I don't know why you're even looking into this.
So now what?
Go talk to Susan King again. Ask her what she really feels about those tapes. And push her on her relationship with Bobby Dallas. Maybe she'll give something up.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to have a talk with Harold King.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Come on.
Okay, thank you. Hi, my name's Ginger. How can I help you?
I'm here to see Harold King.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but it's important.
And you are?
Charles Gunn, private investigator.
Mr. King is a very important man. He's in a meeting that can last for hours.
I can wait.
Mr. King, you have a visitor,
Charles Gunn.
a Charles Gunn. He's a dick.
If you don't want me to barbecue your ass, you better get this done. We're going public in 30 days. Now, don't screw it up.
Charles Gunn, investigating Bobby Dallas's murder.
Dallas. Ah, the photographer. Yeah, I spoke with him a couple of times. He used to work with my daughter on her fashion line.
Did you know they had a personal relationship?
Her relationships don't last very long.
Were you aware of a sex tape with both of them?
I guess it doesn't surprise me. She goes out with guys like Bobby Dallas all the time, and will continue to do so until she grows up.
How do you know Artie Rollins?
He works security for my daughter.
Did you know that it was rumored he was dealing drugs?
Not at first, but when I found out, I released him.
We have a link with Rollins in the murder, and we have a link between you and him.
Are you fond of the farm? Because there's a lot of chickens in the hen house, but there's only one rooster. And there's a lot of chickens in this city.
And you're the rooster?
That's right. You don't want to be ruffling the feathers of this cock.
I'm a dick. And you're a cock. And if you get any closer, we're going to be crossing swords.
Nobody likes a smartass.
That explains why I don't have friends. Well, that or my breath. Oh, God. Whoa, that's kicking.
Get out of here.
I wouldn't mind seeing that dick get hit by a bus.
If that guy shows up here again, call security.
With pleasure.
Any word on investors for my daughter's boutique?
To confirm. They're high rollers, though.
Excellent. Make sure they're well taken care of.
Yes, baby.
Honey, not at the office.
Did you know about Dallas secretly making sex tapes?
I had my father take care of it as soon as I found out.
What was your relationship with Veronica Rain?
You talked to her? I bet she made it seem like I was the possessive one and not her.
Did you have an intimate relationship with her?
Does that excite you?
Can you please just answer the questions?
Ooh, bossy. I like it. Yeah, Veronica was in on it for a bit until she became too possessive over Dallas.
What about Artie Rollins?
I feel like I'm on the stand or something. Care to swear me in? Maybe frisk me?
What if I told you your dad had Rollins kill Dallas?
Are you implying that I or my father had anything to do with this?
Just thinking out loud.
Next time we speak, my lawyer will be present.
Oh.
What was that?
Nothing.
Is that chili in your mustache? That was a chili dog.
Why not?
I told you they're the best.
Harold King lied. He said he didn't know anything about the tape.
Susan didn't seem that upset about it.
Was she telling the truth?
I don't know. That woman loves playing games. I don't think she did it, though. I mean, she'd rather kiss you than kill you.
We're looking at a real whodunit.
Veronica Rain. What if she found out about the tapes? The door's wide open.
That's usually not a good sign.
So the killer strikes again. She hired you, right?
Yep.
So I guess we're both not getting paid.
You have to come over here right now. Veronica Rain is all over the news. She's dead. And I think I'm next. I feel like someone's been watching me.
You can relax. We're here now.
We'll stake out the place. We'll see if anything happens.
This is never gonna work.
Hey, working undercover isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
You're telling me I got naked earlier, but this could get me killed.
Hey, I'll be here.
Oh, so the guy who gets his ass kicked all the time is gonna protect me. Where'd you get this stuff anyway?
Old case.
You got it out of your trunk.
Shh, I think I hear something.
Oh. What the hell are you doing?
I like to watch.
That's my landlord.
Oh, it's you. I never forget a nice pair of. Can you do that again? This time with high heels. I'll pay you.
I don't think this is our killer.
Yeah, well, let's just call it a night.
Huh?
Had any visitors lately?
Couple PIs, gun, some crazy girl thinks she's a detective.
What'd you tell them?
I told them about the tape and that I got it from Dallas.
What'd you tell them about the tape for?
I could tell they already knew. You did, right?
No.
PIs always think they're smarter than they are. Don't give them a reason to be right.
It's enough to confirm their suspicions, though.
They can suspect all they want, but without proof.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad told me I could be either the best or the oldest. Well, I plan on living a long time, a free man, not like some dog waiting to be put to sleep.
Man, oh man, you need to relax. They're just a couple of clowns with too much free time. I'm in this just as much as you are.
And I'm glad to hear you say that.
If anybody finds out about this, we'll both be wearing orange the rest of our days.
Then maybe you should make doubly sure that we don't.
Bobby.
Alex, open up.
Evening, stranger.
Are you alone?
Yeah?
Are you sure?
What's wrong?
Somebody attacked me.
More disgruntled exes.
No, and whoever it was took the tapes.
Good morning, Chainsaw.
Chainsaw?
Yeah? I thought you were cutting down trees out here last night.
I spotted somebody on one of the tapes.
The suspense is killing me.
Our masked man.
I can remember when you took your very first step, your first word, your first day of school. And now my little girl's about to launch her own business.
Dad, don't get all mushy on me.
Your mother would be so proud.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, honey.
I'm looking through the call sheets again. Doyle's on every one of them.
He's got to know more than he told us. Door's not locked.
Open doors, dead bodies. Seems to be a pattern.
Kind of gloomy in here.
I wonder if he's dead too. missing tape.
Have detectives talked to you lately?
Why?
Because they talked to me twice, implying that you had something to do with Bobby's murder.
Oh, those wannabe Sherlock Holmes? Don't worry about them.
And you just got rid of the tape, nothing more?
Of course. Honey, you're all I've got, and I'll do nothing to jeopardize that.
Well, I guess we can figure out who killed Veronica.
I think I know who's next.
Dad, they're going to ruin my big day.
Don't worry about this, sweetie. I'll handle this. I'm gonna have my attorney sue the hell out of both of you.
Doyle killed Veronica Rain last night.
Susan might be next.
Oh, you two are a couple of dumbos.
Susan King, you shouldn't have killed Bobby Dallas.
What?
Daddy.
Your daughter's in critical condition. She's in surgery right now.
What are our chances?
I'd suggest a lot of prayer.
Find Doyle.
Hey, Doyle, you coming with me? Let's talk. You ain't planning on killing him, are you?
I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Roughing somebody up and killing him, that's a big difference in price.
You'll be well compensated.
It ain't just about the money. I gotta plan this out so we don't get caught, and you gotta control your emotions.
My daughter is in critical condition.
All right, look. Anything goes down, you give the word. But leave it to me. You got motive, and you lack an alibi. I don't.
Fine.
May I suggest now that you've seen him, you give yourself about 10 minutes to cool down your boiling blood? Everything we do now has to be planned out and emotionless. It's gonna be the difference between us getting away with this and spending the rest of our lives in an 8x5 cell.
I gotta take this. Yes.
So, Doyle murdered Susan and Veronica, but who killed Dallas?
I have no idea.
So we're back to square one.
You suggesting when we drop the case and just go home?
No, but Dallas videotaped himself having sex with women without them knowing. Not exactly someone you think is strolling through the pearly gates.
Maybe, but it's not about him. It's about stopping the people who killed him so they don't do it again. Besides, once you start something, you just gotta finish it.
Well, I've heard that before.
I want those PIs also.
And we pushing it a little bit here.
Oh, I'll make your retirement definitely worthwhile.
What about her?
I want that dick's head.
So why'd you become a PI?
I wanted to solve crimes, help people, so I joined the police force. And that didn't last long. I've got a real problem taking orders.
I never would have guessed.
So why did you really want to tag along?
Well, I guess this is the point where I give you my sob story about how someone killed my father and we never found the murderer, or someone killed my boyfriend and we never found the murderer, or someone ran over my dog and we never found the killer. But in reality, I guess I was just bored.
The tape.
The one we found at Doyle's?
Let's see what's on it.
No, that man has terrible ankles. It's all man-ass.
I'll do play-by-play.
Great, but I've always wanted someone describing a porno to me. No.
Our masked men in Dallas.
Looks like Dallas plays for both teams. Is that who I think it is?
It's Harold King.
That sure is some hard evidence.
And his company's going public soon.
So we got his daughter's tape back, but didn't know about this one.
Well, it's one thing if his daughter's tape is released, but it's another if his was.
Enough to kill Dallas?
He wouldn't. But he'd have Rollins do it.
I reckon I underestimated you two dummies. Mr. King would like to talk to you.
Well, honey, I won't be home tonight. I got tied up at work.
I've let some stuff slide, but no more puns.
Really? That's where you draw the line?
Yes. Now reach into my pocket.
Well, that's where I draw the line.
No, my jacket pocket. I have a lighter in there. We can burn through the rope.
Got it. Oh, we can celebrate if we make it through tonight.
My daughter is dead, and I hold you two responsible.
Doyle would have done what he did whether we investigated or not. He blamed Susan and Veronica for Dallas's murder. You should blame whoever killed him.
I run charities, provide health care for my employees, and play golf with politicians. This Dallas was a scumbag that made sex tapes without permission. And I'm the bad guy.
You should have gone to the police.
And let them leak it? Believe it or not, some people in this town don't like me.
You don't say.
What are you gonna do to us?
No one's talking to you, little lady.
Well, then untie me so I can go back to my place in the kitchen.
So what are you going to do with us?
Right now, you both know too much, but you don't have any proof.
They killed Doyle.
Seems so. And I'll bet that's a smoking gun right there.
Did you just say a pun?
What?
You just said smoking gun.
No, I was referencing the gun, not me.
No, I'm calling foul tip on that one. That's gimmick infringement. Puns are my thing.
You've been a real pain in my ass, Dick.
I'm sorry, who are you?
This is Ginger, King's assistant.
I'm his girlfriend.
More like mistress.
And who are you, bitch?
I'm Alex. He's my sidekick.
No, you're my sidekick.
Shut up. There's only room enough for one Ginger in this town, bitch.
FYI, I'm the only one around here who makes puns.
I want them dead.
All right. But I'm gonna take him out back, because it's gonna be a lot easier to clean up.
Sounds good. Come on, honey.
Any ideas?
I pay the rent taking pictures of cheating spouses. This is out of my wheelhouse.
Okay, well, there's 3 of them and 2 of us. I say we split up. Better our odds.
I was looking for a dick, but you'll do.
I don't even know how to take that.
There can only be one Ginger, bitch.
Yeah, but you're only Ginger by name. Time out.
What, you can't take this?
Looks like we took a trip down memory lane. You made a real boob of yourself. Thanks for the memories. I could go on all day.
Sick of your puns. Time in, bitch.
Oh, you bitch.
You're right. I am a bitch.
But you're not a Ginger.
Gotcha. You want to be my replacement? You're gonna have to earn it.
Really? With a gun? We can't just do this one-on-one?
All right. You want to have some fun, huh? Let's have some fun. Oh! Not bad. Not bad at all. How'd that feel? Did that hurt? Good. I like hurting women. Alex Bishop. You don't have a clue, do you?
You want a clue? Alex Bishop in the abandoned warehouse with the lead pipe.
So why'd you kill Dallas?
Well, since you're going to be dead soon, why not tell you? Age-old story. He was blackmailing me. Said he'd sell the tape to the tabloids if I didn't pay him off. With my company going public, I couldn't take that risk.
Sounds like that Dallas was a scumbag.
Oh, he was indeed. And you're gonna die for it, moron.
Looks like you jumped the gun.
was really gunning for you.
No more puns. A little help here.
One more pun?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You can have one.
That's all I need. King Alex Bishop. We haven't been formally introduced. Nice to meet you. You play chess?
Huh?
Bishop takes king. Checkmate. How is that?
Not bad.
Hey, look, I'm a real detective now.
Way to be inconspicuous, Sherlock.
Ah, I guess that makes you my Watson.
No, I'm Sherlock.
You already call me Sherlock, Watson.
I can't continue with this if...
You're keeping me?
Well, you did come in handy.
Handy. I solved the whole thing and kicked ass. Which reminds me. I've been practicing my judo chop. Case closed. Bad guys in jail. We didn't get paid. What are you gonna do about rent?
Yeah, well, while you had King confused, his wallet just happened to fall out of his pocket.
Now that we're partners, we need a name.
Partners, don't get ahead of yourself. You've heard the phrase backed by popular demand?
Yes.
Well, when we hear that, we can come up with a name.
We can brainstorm over Charlie's chili dogs. I see it in your eyes. You love it.
You mind giving me a push?
I pushed last time.
It's my car.
I checked the registration. It's under your mom's name. Fine. I will push as long as I get to meet your mom.
On second thought.
Too late. Behind every great man, or not so great man,